Hi, everyone. Again. Welcome to End of Mission, the podcast where we record our episodes twice because of technical issues.
Episode's so nice, we had to record it twice.
Yeah, everyone loves Tether experiments. Don't you?
Don't we all? Yeah, I do.
Yeah, we're gonna play some tetherball in space.
Smack it around, slam it into the pole, slam yourself in the face with it. It's gonna be great.
Hit your friend in the face with it. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this was supposed to come out last week, but then I opened up Premiere Pro and my screen was black. It didn't record the screen for some reason.
Yeah. Unfortunately, these are only in PDF format, and so you can't just take the slide and, put it into the video, right?
Yeah, I don't remember how to do any of that. I am very bad at all of this.
Well, I guess we just have to re-record it then, right?
Yeah, and we could tell different jokes this time. I'm Paul the pressure fed astronaut. Who are you?
I'm Face of Sarcasm, and I don't remember what jokes I made last time, so maybe, and nobody will know. Nobody will know what jokes I made last time, so
Actually, this is the first time. I'm just lying to you.
Yeah, this is the first time we're doing this episode, 100%.
Yeah, we totally don't know what's going to happen next. I mean, come on, who are all these people? I don't know. What's the space shuttle anyway?
It looks like a plane. Is it a plane?
No, it's a rock. Let's just go. Okay.
All right.
So this flight's going on Columbia OV-102. This is the 75th flight of the space shuttle program. It's in order.
Finally!
Woo! Yeah. This is the 19th flight of Columbia. The previous flight of this program is STS-72. Because
not
numbers
STS-74.
Correct. Because STS-74 goes to Mir.
Okay.
Yeah. So the previous flight of the program is STS-72, which we have covered.
Good.
That's one where they pick up the Japanese module. Japanese, right? The next flight, the previous flight of Columbia was STS-73, which is another microgravity experiment. What do you think they're doing on these?
Protein crystal growth experiments.
Whoa. Who'd have thunk?
It's like I could predict the future or something.
I know, right? So this is the second flight of 1996. So this mission is 30 years old. And I picked it for one experiment and one experiment only. This one.
Is it the protein crystal growth experiment? Oh, okay. It's that one.
It's this one. It's the big Tether satellite experiment, which had flown previously on STS-46 in July of 1992. That one had some technical issues, so they couldn't deploy it the whole way. This one's going to do the full deployment.
Okay. The whole schmigiggy.
The rest of the experiments on board are part of United States Microgravity Payload 3, mounted on the MPES in the mid-deck. So those guys back there.
Okay.
With the little air compressor and the propane tank back there. That's what's going on.
Right. Running acetylene experiments with propane.
Yep. So this one has two Jewish astronauts on board, Hoffman and Horowitz. So they share the same bunk, and they put a mezuzah on it. And the mezuzahs are little scrolls they mount to door frames with a Hebrew verse from, I think, Deuteronomy for protection. It's
okay.
Yeah, this will be the first use of a Linux kernel on orbit. The second one is, we've talked about this mission.
We have?
Yes, we have.
Uh-oh.
What's another Columbia mission you can think of that we've covered?
I don't remember. The numbers are meaningless and everything's getting blurred in my mind.
STS-83.
Oh, of course, it's STS-83.
Yes. Now, this mission was also the subject of a hoax document, a leaked one, that talked about a variety of biological and physical experiments among the astronauts that took place on this mission in 1989.
What?
It's workplace inappropriate for me to talk about what they talked about in that fake document. Basically, it talked about astronauts going at it.
Ugh.
Which I will say,
gross.
I will say there is one shuttle flight in the 90s that had a married couple on board. So.
Okay.
But that's, again, which also, why didn't you do with STS-69? That's the most obvious one for your hoax.
Yeah. Well, I mean, again, remember that the people who create hoaxes, they're kind of stupid.
That is true. It is true. So, what's on board? We talked about it. Now, what's funny, in the actual press kit for this mission, that's where I usually get these diagrams from. It's from the last flight of USMP. It's the wrong one.
They put the wrong one in?
Yeah, this is from the after mission report.
Oh, gosh. Is that why it's cut off?
Yeah, that's why I kind of zoom in on things. Yeah, so it's got the EDO packet, there's the MPES, there's the tether.
Cool.
So, yeah, so it's got the extended duration orbiter palette. This is the MPES United States Microgravity Payload 3. It's got Xeno other things. There's another diagram of it. It's got the Xeno optics module, Astaf, Idga, Mephisto, SAMs.
Yeah, SAM's missiles on this?
Yeah, surface-to-air missiles. Look, buddy, you're not going to get close to our protein crystals, okay?
Gotta keep those safe.
Yeah,
Can't let them get near the propane tank.
Yeah, all three of them. So our first experiment is study of interesting solidification phenomena on the ground and in space. Mephisto, because that's how acronyms work.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a directional solidification experiment for tin bismuth melts involving G-jitter and tracking morphological stability thresholds. So what they're doing is, they're going to melt it, and it's going to recrystallize, right? It's going to solidify, while they're firing the thrusters. They're going to see what that does, and like shaking it up as they go.
Got it. So you see how it recrystallizes based off of that added movement.
And how they do this is going to run a current through it. So they get Seebeck voltage variations. Because the composition, as it changes, is going to change, right? Material and mechanical properties will also change the electrical properties.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's kind of what they're doing there.
Got it. Cool.
Yeah. Then we have the Xeno experiment. This is the second flight of it. So this is studying the thermo and transport properties of a fluid at the liquid vapor critical point, where a fluid becomes opaque with opalescence. So that's when it becomes cloudy.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what they're doing is going to take xenon and they're going to chill it down to the point where it does that and see what happens.
And fire a laser at it.
Yeah. Because they're trying to understand, because we understand what xenon looks like when it's a liquid, when it's a gas. But what about in between? That
when
weird
it's cloud.
Right? When it's cloudy. That's what they're doing. Oh, and then we have the isothermal dendritic growth experiment. So they're characterizing the 3D shape of a dendrite tip, the dendritic velocities, and to clarify whether the convection of near-field boundary conditions affect the growth measurements of a dendrite. So it's pretty much they're growing crystals, and it forms like little offshoots, little branches. Those are dendrites as it's going, kind of like that. You'll see it. So we're trying to see what that does.
It's trees. Yeah, it looks like trees, and that's why it's dendrite. Okay.
Yeah.
Neat.
It is. Then we have the effect of microgravity direction on the growth of lead tin telluride, which uses the advanced automated directional solidification furnace to test out Bridgman crystal growth on the alloy.
Great. So it's just crystal growth experiments.
They're growing some crystal in space.
Nice.
Shocking. I know. I know, everybody. This is completely unheard of for the space shuttle program. But they're going to grow some
crystals?
Yeah.
Wow.
So
that's incredible.
And of course, to help tie in with these experiments, they have the Orbital Acceleration Research Experiment and SAMs, which you've seen before. They're recording all the little accelerations on it.
Yeah, see how that affects the deployment of surface-to-air missiles.
Yeah. Then we have Tethered Satellite System 1R. So the first time this flew, it was on STS-46, which is also the deployment of Eureka, which we recovered on STS-72, so it's all ties together.
It's all connected.
So this is a technology demonstrator for the use of electrodynamic tethers in space.
Sick.
Yeah. Now, one use, if you've read the short story Tank Farm Dynamo by David Brin, he actually uses that. So since Earth's got a magnetic field, it's charged, you run a cable through it, and you add voltage to it, you can actually maneuver around or take some of that energy and use it for yourself.
Right. Because you have a generator, right? You have the wire moving through an electromagnetic field. That's electricity. That's current.
Yeah, isn't that cool?
It is awesome.
So this experiment's going to deploy this whole thing. So there's 7 objectives on it.
Okay.
Objective 1. Determine the amount of electrical current and voltage produced by the experiment as it interacts with Earth's magnetic field.
How much will we consume of power?
This cable, as I didn't mention earlier, is 20.7 kilometers long, which is about 13 miles.
Jeez. It's a long cable.
Yeah. For those who've seen Project Hail Mary, the cable that Rocky makes is like 5 kilometers. So, got him.
I have not seen the movie, so okay.
Uncultured swine.
I know.
Then we understand how the Tether satellite interacts with the electromagnetic field, right? Does it hold hands? Do they sing? Do they hate each other? Does it growl? That sort of thing.
What kind of secret handshakes do they have with each other?
Yeah. Demonstrate electrical power generation. So they're going to see if they can power a light bulb or something with it.
Just one. How many astronauts does it take to change it?
Exactly. Then verify tether control and dynamics at 1.2 miles, 2 kilometers deployment, and then the full length deployment of the cable. Right?
Cheapers.
It's a cable, really long cable. Can you control this thing?
Yeah. Could you go fishing with this thing?
Yes.
Awesome.
That's actually one of the proposals for disposals of satellites. Actually, you just get a really long cable with a counterbalance, and then spin them up, and then toss it into the atmosphere.
Ooh, that's smart.
Then demonstrate how neutral gas affects the plasma sheath. Because remember, there's a bit of plasma going around it, right? It's going through Earth's magnetic field. There's there's some gas up there, so it's gonna make some plasma as it goes. Kind of like you remember we see those images of the shuttle where it's got the air glow around it. That little orange glow. Yeah, like that. Yeah. See how that interacts with it. Then determine how electrical current is conducted through near-Earth plasma by measuring waves broadcast as it passes over ground stations. Right? Is this thing interacting with the magnetic field? And we can measure this.
I assume so.
Yeah. And then learn to control tether motion. So lasso it. Woohoo!
Yeah.
Yeah. A little rodeo going on there.
I lied. This is my first rodeo.
So on the mid-deck, there's more of the microgravity payloads. We have the forced flow flame spreading test. So it burns sheets of cellulose with air at velocities of 1 to 8 centimeters per second. This is combustion science. They're lighting fires on board again.
Woohoo! Gotta see what happens. Bob Arson's back on his...
He's just hiding in the corner, lights a cigarette,
Yeah.
This is also in the mid-deck glove box. It's that thing. You see pictures of it, but that's what they're doing this in. Then we have radiative ignition and transition to spread investigation. So it understands the conditions that lead up to the ignition of paper. So 21 are flaming experiments, and 4 of them are smoldering.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, it's a little model session. Get the cameras out, pouty, that sort of thing. So they use
just emoting.
Yeah, they use a heated wire across a thermally thin filter paper, and they'll see what happens as it ignites.
Okay.
Then we have comparative soot diagnostics. So you're burning stuff. It makes particulates. Soot.
Right.
They're going to see what it does. Because the other thing they're worried about is, well, what if it catches fire? What if there's a fire on the ISS, like in Gravity?
Mm-hmm.
Can you detect it?
Oh, because you'd be measuring the particles that are coming off of it, the soot that it's making.
What does it actually do in space?
Yeah. It coats your lungs. That's what happens.
That's what it does. And then we have a commercial protein crystal growth experiments because, hey, it's a shuttle mission. And this is our brave crew.
Cowering at fear of the tether.
The orb.
Ponder this, NASA.
Yeah. All I can think of those Wizards with Guns videos. With, POV. The orb being pondered by a wizard.
Yeah.
Those are fun. And of course, we recognize at least one crew member.
Yes. Yes, we do.
Franklin Chang Diaz. Okay. Our commander is Andrew M. Allen, born August 4th, 1955. Happy birthday. This is coming out August 8th, I think. Yeah.
Oh, happy birthday.
So, happy birthday, Andrew. He's from Richboro, Pennsylvania. He's a Marine pilot with a mechanical engineering degree from Villanova. He's from NASA Group 12. This is his last of 3 flights. He previously flew on STS-46 and 62, as you can see by the patch. He flew F-4 Phantoms and then the F-18 Hornet. And
awesome.
Yeah, he's ended up working on the ISS program.
Nice.
Yeah, good for him. And then our pilot is Scott J. Horowitz, also known as Doc Horowitz. He was born March 24th, 1957. He's from Philly. He's an Air Force pilot with an aerospace engineering degree, a doctorate from Georgia Tech. So, he's,
Didn't know they have those in Georgia Tech.
They do. Georgia Tech's actually a pretty big university for doing that kind of stuff. One of my coworkers went there.
Nice.
Yeah, he still lives in Georgia. He does teleworking.
Lucky.
Yeah. So he's from NASA Group 14. So I think this is like the 1993 class, to give a rough reference of when he joined.
Okay.
This is his first of 4 flights. He flew the T-38 and the F-15, and he worked for Lockheed, and he will eventually work on the Vision for Space Exploration. So he kind of worked on the precursor to Constellation.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's kind of what he was doing. And then Mission Specialist 1 is Jeffrey A. Hoffman. He's born November 2nd, 1944. He's from New York City.
New York.
Yeah. He's an astrophysicist with his PhD from Harvard.
Harvard.
Yeah,
okay.
so he's smart.
Sure.
Yeah.
I mean, he's only a NASA astronaut.
Yeah, only. With his PhD from Harvard. He's from TFNG, of course. This is his 5th and last space flight. His first was STS-51D, which is our next shuttle mission and our next episode. He flew STS-35, STS-46. You're going to see a pattern here. All these guys flew 46. And then STS-61. So since he is an astrophysicist, he did work a lot with astronomy satellites and worked on astronomy missions. He's a previous and current professor at MIT. Because of course he is. He repaired Hubble. That's what STS-61 is. He didn't deploy it, he repaired it. He's the 2nd Jewish man in space.
Congratulations.
Good for him. Our flight engineer and mission specialist 2 is Maurizio Celli. He was born May 4th, 1959. He's from Zacca, Italy. He's Italian.
Nice.
He's an Italian Air Force pilot, geophysicist, and aerospace engineer. He's from the 1992 ESA group. This is his only flight.
Dang. Hey, got one.
Yep. Yeah, we wouldn't be talking about him if he didn't fly any missions.
Yeah.
He has 4,500 flying hours on 50 different aircraft, so I think he's qualified to fly these things.
Are you sure? I think he needs a few more.
Yeah, and then he worked on the Eurofighter Typhoon.
Okay.
Yeah. Mission Specialist 3 is Claude Nicollier. He's born September 2nd, 1944. He's from Vevey, Switzerland. He's a Swiss Air Force pilot and an astrophysicist from the 1978 ESA group. This is his 3rd of 4 flights. I forgot to include which ones he was on.
Well, previous ones. Two
Yeah.
previous ones.
Yeah, I forgot which ones. Oops. Also, during his training, he flew the DC-9 for Swiss Air.
Awesome.
Yeah. He's the first non-American NASA astronaut, and he worked on TSS, and then he does ISS robotics support.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. All right,
Yeah.
checks out.
Mission Specialist 4, our payload commander, is Franklin Chang Diaz, born April 5th, 1950. He's from San Jose, Costa Rica. Mechanical engineer and physicist with his scientific doctorate from MIT.
Okay.
We've seen him before. He's from Group 9. We last saw him on STS-34. This is his 5th of 7 flights.
Jeez.
Again, he likes flying this. He's okay with all of this.
I mean, hey, there's got to be at least one person who thrives in this kind of environment, and
Well, there's also
there he is.
Voss. Also, he's flown 7 times as well. I guess he just really liked it.
I guess. Yeah.
Because with a lot of these, because again, if you read like the astronaut autobiographies, they all talk about after 1 or 2 flights, the stress of it was just kind of like, okay, I'm good, I can do other things now. That it just scratched because it is really stressful. You're constantly working on this thing, and then you have to sit on top of a rocket and go to space.
I can imagine that it's a little stressful.
It's stressful on the families too. That's the other thing. Because
Yeah.
it's your loved one, and if things go wrong, you get to watch them die on live TV. That's just kind of a whoops. It's
Pretty stressful.
It is
That
pretty
is
stressful. But not for Franklin Chang Diaz. He likes this. And our
Could you
payload,
imagine that he's like, it's not really for me. I'm only going to do 7.
I guess that's 7's enough, I guess. Then our payload specialist is Umberto Guidoni. He was born August 18th, 1954, so happy birthday to him, too.
Happy birthday. Yeah.
He's from Rome, Italy. He's an astrophysicist with his PhD from the University of Rome. Shocking. He's from the 1989 ASI group. That's the Italian astronauts. This is his first of 2 flights. The second will be STS-100. He's the first European astronaut on ISS. That's not Russian. They don't count the Russians. He helped work on Columbus, that module. He also developed this experiment. The TSS.
No, we're not going to put you on this flight. I know you helped develop it, but you're going to stay home.
You want to go on Mir instead?
Yeah.
Eventually, he will join the EU Parliament as part of the Italian Communist Party.
Interesting.
That is an interesting thing. I thought I'd note that. Because on 51D, the next one, we have Jake Garn, the first senator in space. So, why not? So, of course, this is more of loading up TSS. That's how big it is. It's got all those experiments on board.
It's got the orb.
There's the orb.
Kind of looks like the demon.
Oh, yeah. It does. And then this is the crew photo as they're all lined up for their launch. Again, great Facebook group profile shot. So, the launch is February 22nd, 1996 at 3:18 p.m. Eastern Standard Time from LC-39B. And this is them walking out of the welding shack.
Yeah. They have to have a better place to exit. A little bit more prestigious, befitting of astronauts.
That's why Michael Bay did it somewhere else for Armageddon.
Yeah.
It looks way cooler than the welding shack. So it goes to a 320 by 277 kilometer or 200 by 172 mile orbit at 28.45 degrees, straight east out of the Cape. Shocking. There's no delays to launch. It's pretty much get in, go, awesome.
Bang. Nice.
This is the first launch with thermocouple transducers on all 3 engines.
Interesting. What do thermocouple transducers do?
They do exactly what they're supposed to.
Okay.
Yeah. So there's some anomalies on this launch, though, in this flight.
Uh-oh.
So the left main engine chamber pressure read at 40% instead of 104%, like it's supposed to.
That's a bit of a discrepancy.
This will be interesting when we do STS-93, mind you. Little seed. That's the first shuttle mission of next year. Just as a little, planting a little seed.
Okay.
They had to use topping FES core icing, and they had to do an ice flush procedure. I remember what that is. S-band transponder 2 failed to acquire TDRS. Not good.
Okay.
The left-hand aft structure attached blade valve did not fully close. Also, the debris catcher didn't fully close either. Also, these are like the hits of the debris. As you can see, it's consistent.
Yeah. Kind of looks like the rest of them.
This is the liquid oxygen feed line, so kind of give you a look at the valves. Again, it's kind of what it's looking at.
Right.
There it is.
From the external tank.
Yep. You can see a gnome started chewing on the foam.
Yeah.
All right, so now we're in orbit. Look at that.
Wow. Pretty.
Great shots. The one benefit of doing all these missions is how pretty all of them are.
Earth is beautiful.
It is very pretty. You get the shuttle there and the nice, Of the astronauts, Shelley does kind of have a face that makes him look like he's up to something.
Mischievous.
And then the pilot, Horowitz, does have a face where he looks kind of amused and interested in things. Like, whoa. So just get ready for a few shots like that. I try to get one of each crew member trying to do something funny. Just remember that. That's how my focus is on the funnier looking images. Or the crew at work. Because you have all the ones where it's like, hi, I'm a space professional doing my job. And then now here he is goofing around with something. I prefer the goofing around with something. Because you've all seen the professional shots. I want the goofy ones.
These are people, allegedly.
It's all about demystifying space travel.
Yeah.
Right? See, look. He's pondering that orb.
That orb do be looking like it is pondered.
It is being pondered, yes. Then you got the commander, of course, on his computer.
Yeah, the giant laptop.
Oh man,
he's looking through the phone book, trying to figure out who to, where to order the pizza from.
Yeah. How do I control shift? Oh gosh, how do I use this thing? I'm trying to write an email. Yeah. Again, there's the crew doing crew things, having a good time in space. One of the things as we keep going is you're going to see less and less of these, just because there's only so many times you can look at the crew floating around doing stuff, just as a warning.
Okay.
I try to get at least one of every crew member. I try to find funny ones, but after a while, it's okay. Yep, they're floating around. But look,
that does happen in zero gravity environments.
Yeah, and there's of course Guidoni with his experiment all deployed.
Yeah, I'd be smiling like that too.
There's Franklin tempting fate with family photos next to him, working on the glove box, doing some combustion experiments. Mm-hmm. And then there's again Shelley. Again, he's just got a face like he's up to something.
He's pulling a practical joke on you.
Yeah. And then there's Guidoni looking at his email, I guess.
It's very important. Got to read.
Yeah.
Got to keep up on that.
Also, on this flight, the combined flight time of Hoffman and Diaz, since this is both their fifth flights, is 2,000 hours in space.
That feels like it's too much.
That is a lot of time in space.
For reference, that's about a working year.
Yeah. Again, if you like it, you like it,
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
And then there's Hoffman with his fanny pack, because it's the 90s, and just a 90s shirt. Oh.
The striped polo?
Yeah. Yeah.
Take me back.
And here they are eating in their sleeping bunks, having a good time. And then Shelley's up to something, and Horowitz is whoa.
He's making the paper glow.
Yeah, look what I'm to ponder this orb, buddy. There's Jeff, and you can see there's the mezuzah right there.
Ah, okay.
Yep, that's a mezuzah. For those of you who are not Jewish or don't know anything about Jewish tradition. There it is.
I am uncultured, yeah.
Yeah, you are. Learn more. Gosh.
Yeah.
And everyone's got too much time on their hands. Look, they got 2 watches at least. Jeez.
Yeah.
Then there's Hoffman working on something, and the commander, of course, is shocked by it. Or worried.
Oh no, I just read my emails.
Yeah, oh no. Did I sign that properly? Did I attach the right file? Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Then there's Franklin Chang Diaz doing his work, and then, of course, there he is with the experiment. Wearing sunglasses, of course, looking all cool.
Yeah.
He's having a great time. Again, you don't do this 7 times unless you like it.
Yeah, you don't put 1,000 hours in space because it's like, it's not for me.
All right, yeah, all right. There's the crew, doing crew things, just goofing off, wearing their 90s polos. Incredible technology NASA's got. He's got a floppy disk.
Oh, he has the save file icon.
Yeah, look at that. He 3D printed one. And then we have
incredible NASA technology.
Oh, yeah. And here's Hoffman looking cool.
Yeah. That one's going on the gram.
Oh yeah, that was going on your Instagram. So this is one of the combustion experiments going on. So you can see there's got a flame, and the flame got the flow going over it, right? Got the wind.
Mm-hmm.
You're seeing how it changes.
It looks like a flame turned sideways.
Yes. And look, still doing it.
Still burning. Still on fire.
And look at all that combustion. There's like 100 pictures of combustion, by the way, if you go to the Space Wiki archives of this, just if you want to read and look at that.
Yeah.
So this is the other one. This is the second one with the radiative one. So you can see, right, I got the light, and it's starting a fire. And this is interesting. On the right here, it's making like tentacles. Like it's an octopus.
Yeah, it looks like an octopus.
Yeah.
With glowing ends.
Yeah, they don't know why it does that. That was noted in the report.
Weird.
They don't know why it does that, yeah.
It just flows out. Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder if it has to do with the consistency of the paper.
Probably. Yeah, because you don't have the force of gravity doing anything, so it's probably...
Yeah. This is an RCS firing on the left, and on the right, they're doing a water dump.
Wow. Make it rain.
Making it rain. And let's talk about the cool part. The tether.
Yes, the tether.
So they extend the tether ball pole, and then they release it, and they unfurl it, right? So again, 13 miles of cable. And it gets out there.
Jeez.
Extends all the way, and there's an accompanying video. I'm rolling out the cart with the TV and the VCR player on it. Let's get some Bill Nye going on. Not actually Bill Nye, of course. I have video of this. Oh, yeah.
Liftoff of the space shuttle, and it has cleared the tower.
That's not Columbia. That's 41B. That's Columbia. Oh, yeah. Welcome to the 90s, everybody.
Electrical circuits in space. Electrodynamics of the tethered satellite.
There it is.
Hello.
There's our commander.
Hello.
Let's see.
Welcome on board the space shuttle.
Landed at the end of a 20-kilometer tether above the shuttle.
Over the years, we've deployed
Look at
many
that.
satellites from the shuttle, but there is something unique about this one. It is still attached to the shuttle by a long conducting cable, or tether. We're going to use this tether, plus the shuttle's velocity, the Earth's atmosphere, and the Earth's magnetic field to generate electricity.
How? Simple. We are creating a very large, closed electrical circuit. We'll explain how our space circuit works in just a few minutes, but first let's see how circuits work on the ground.
So this is stuff you learned hopefully in second grade.
To have
The heads.
They did teach electrical engineering in second grade.
Yeah. Skipping ahead. No. 913. Were we there yet?
Fire here in space to close the circuit. But that's not a problem. Some gases conduct electricity just as well. That's how a fluorescent light works. Gas inside the tube lights up when an electrical charge is applied. The same is true about lightning. Gases in the atmosphere conduct the electrical charge between the ground and the clouds. But what about in space? It's a vacuum, isn't it? Well, not exactly.
You can see they
The
practiced
shuttle
this.
flies about 300 kilometers above the
Yeah.
Earth in an upper
And look at
region
that
of the
graphics.
atmosphere called the ionosphere.
Incredible.
Yes.
In the ionosphere are thousands upon thousands of charged particles that include regular atoms, ions, and free electrons. The electrons are...
There he is.
If the shuttle can
Yeah.
generate its own power, it could stay up indefinitely, couldn't it? Not really. That would violate the principle of conservation of energy. You see, the power we generate does not come without a price. As we flow current into the tether, we lose orbital altitude. This happens because the current flowing through the tether creates its own magnetic field. The new field interacts with the Earth's magnetic field and produces an opposition force. This acts as a drag on the tether system and causes our orbit to decay. If we were to generate electricity
Good
for a
things.
long period of time, we would have to fire the shuttle's jets to increase our altitude back to its original position. The same would be true.
Oh, look at that old ISS. 14. You can see if you watch this, the interns doing this look bored. Just as an FYI.
Yeah. Well, it's probably like the 30th time they've had to do this.
Yeah.
Steps you already study in school. Things like amps,
Yeah.
volts,
Woo!
resistance,
Ah!
magnetism, and demand.
What?
With an
Ew.
understanding of these basic principles of physics and a little work, there's no limit to what you can achieve in space or on Earth.
Right, however, we were reminded of how scientific research doesn't always proceed according to plan. Some of you may know that after 5 hours of deployment operations, the tether broke free from the shuttle. It was a clean break
What?
of the tether boom, leaving no loose tether near the shuttle. We
Yeah,
quickly
Charlie was
saw
running around
that
with scissors.
We were in no danger of becoming entangled. There was an initial recoil at the loose end, and then the entire system, all 19.7 kilometers of it, moved rapidly away from us. Later on, when we inspected the end of the tether that remained attached to the boom, we noticed that it appeared burned
spoilers.
or
And we're back. So as we saw, the tether broke.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Chelly running around with scissors. So as you can see, there is the frayed end of it right down there. Right?
Okay.
And then they actually brought it back. 'Cause they winched it back up. They put it in a big, test tube or vial, like sent it off to the lab. This is from the mishap report. Actually, there's a full report. You can actually find diagrams of how the tether wiggled after it separated, based on video. If you're
Cool.
if you're that interested in that sort of thing. So what do you think did it?
Well, the current, right?
Pretty much, yeah. So they noticed that the ends of the cable were actually burned, the broken end. So right, so it's braided. If you look at like a coax, even if you look at normal cable now, it's got like a rubber plastic cover to it. But this was kind of woven, braided, and there was little pockets in there that air was in, and it was carried into space.
Oh.
So then it built up a charge on the cable, right? Like 3,500 volts, I think.
Jeez.
And remember, V equals IR, as we discussed in the video. Right? Well, right, you have your current, your resistance. It changed the resistance properties. It actually formed a little plasma in those little pockets of air. And it burned it.
Wow.
Yeah. So, but they deployed the whole thing.
Got out to the full 12.8 miles?
Yeah. And so the tethered satellite was observed from the crew as it drifted away. Some people on the ground spotted it, and then it burned up after a few weeks.
Oh, okay. So it's not still up there.
No, it's not. Yeah, this is really long cable. What was that? A party balloon? What's going on?
Yeah.
Here's another really good, pretty mission photo, because, again, the shuttle produces so many pretty photos. Look at the air glow. This is our crew. Look how happy they are.
Having a great time.
That they are. Yeah, let's come back to land.
Just got a quick flight through the sun.
Yep, there we go. You gotta slow down, gotta clean the whole thing off,
Yeah, gotta bake it.
Yeah. And they land on March 9th, 1996 at Kennedy Space Center, as you can see. And look, they're being chased.
They're being hunted down.
There he is, go on, move.
That's what the email was about.
Yeah, gonna get ya. Our mission is 15 days, 17 hours, 40 minutes, and 22 seconds long, or about 252 orbits. So 2 weeks in space.
Jeez.
Yeah. The next STS mission will be STS-76. That will be the shuttle Mir flight to Atlantis. It's Atlantis going to Mir. The next Columbia mission is STS-78. It's a Space Lab flight.
Woo!
Shocking. They're going to do science.
On the shuttle?
I know. I'm going to
Strange.
I want to make a bet right now. They're going to grow some protein crystals on that flight.
You think?
Yeah, I'm just it's just psychic. I don't know. I got this weird like tingly sensation. You know, you ever have that?
It's like a spidey sense.
Yeah, but for protein crystal growth experiments.
Yeah.
So the tether had about 3,500 volts before it broke, which that's appreciable.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
It's a lot of batteries.
It's like at least a 9-volt.
Yeah. So for Mephisto, which is doing the microgravity accelerations for crystal growth, shocking, right? So what they thought it would be for the Seebeck voltage, right? So it decays slowly, burn, increase voltage, burn, right, and it goes up. What actually happened is, so they're hoping like 10. It actually got down. It actually got down lower, right?
Oh, so instead of -10, it was like -18?
Yeah, so this one got down to like -12, then to -16 and -18. That's pretty interesting. It did make the curve to come back, but not all the way up from 0.
Yeah, only to about -10.
Yes, yeah, and you can see it doesn't recover as high as it does. That's interesting. So for Xeno, there's no good charts for this. You can see when it becomes cloudy. There.
Right there at the peak.
There. Yep, that's the transition. In millikelvins.
Got it. So that's 0 millikelvins.
Yep, that's the change in temperature. So dendrites, the variation in growth velocity was greater than 2%, so it's kind of a wash as to what the results are. That kind of variation is just really weird. Can't make any conclusions based off of it.
Okay.
Oh, also, I forgot to mention. So there's actually a report for this mission that talks about all the experiments on board, all the different papers that describe these things. So and it's linked in the description. That's how I got all my information. So for like the Lentin Telluride, which I want to start singing that. The results of that was incomplete by 1997 when the report came out, but it did make this chart.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Kind of looks like it goes that way, then it goes that way, and then it goes that way.
Yeah, things happen. Interesting.
Cool.
Kooky. So forced flow flame, the flat fuel flames were within the predictions. But the glove box is too small for full test. You got to build a full module and set it on fire.
Yeah, gotta build a full module to set on fire for the forced flow flame,
flat fuel
flame
flames.
Yeah, God.
Okay, the vessel with the pestle.
As brew that is true.
Was it the flagon with the dragon? I don't know.
Yeah.
Then for RITC, that's the radiative ignitions. It's actually easier to do in microgravity than on Earth, which is interesting.
Interesting.
They talk a lot about it in the paper, so if you want to read that, freak, you can. And then for soot, the sensitivity to smoke from individual materials in 1 gravity does not correlate to how it does in microgravity.
So it spits out different stuff?
Yeah, so the equipment to your smoke detector will work differently on Earth than in space, pretty much.
Okay. Well, that means it works better in space or worse in space?
What it means is if it works really good on Earth, that does not mean it will work well in space. It might not.
Oh, okay.
Right. So if you have a graph of like, oh, this is the the combustion products, the different types in the chart, and you go, oh, this is what Earth-based smoke detectors are. This does not mean the one in space will do the same thing.
Okay.
Yeah. It means it could be like this, or not at all, or it just goes, it's unhappy.
Makes a frowny face.
Yeah, you never know.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, this you can see this the soot and the flames. Again, we have to
Nice.
re-record this. I mean, we're pretending to re-record this, as you can see. But look, fired.
Right. Yeah. Who looks burnt?
Yeah. And that is STS-75, a mission I picked for the cool Tether experiment.
Yeah. Oh, they're the doors you were talking about in some previous episodes.
Yeah, those are some of the access panels, and those guys over there are preparing to drain the RCS tanks, or they have already drained the RCS tanks. Those are up
Makes
in there.
sense.
Yeah. Or they're just gesturing like, hey, look, check this out. Yeah, I'm right back here.
Look at this garbage. Oh wait, you can see the scorch marks on the side.
Yeah, you can see like the plasma like that. You can also, since Starship Flight 13 happened yesterday, you can also see that like on Starship with the tiles, because they made really interesting like whooshing patterns on the base of the vehicle. It's really interesting, actually.
Neat.
Yeah. Also, I picked this image because have you ever seen a picture like this from the shuttle?
No.
Yeah, they're getting off the jet bridge, and there it is. You've never really seen a shot like that.
No.
Now you have.
I think the closest is like Armageddon.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, but that's a little different.
Yeah.
It had the yeah.
It has a different vehicle with like 5 different hatches to get in and out of it.
Yeah.
I remember that. So that's STS-75. Cool mission.
Good mission. Good mission.
Yeah. Brings back some of that 90s nostalgia from watching VHS tapes in school.
Oh yeah. you bring out the cart with the giant CRT monitor on it.
Yeah. Our next mission is not Luna 10. It
We already did that one.
It was supposed to be Luna 10. But now it's going to be STS-51D, which is supposed to come after Luna 10. But, you know, like the space shuttle program, numbers don't mean anything. Episode order doesn't mean a single thing.
You get what you get, all right? Be happy for it.
Yeah, we got the tether out. We did that. You satisfied, you pigs? Come on. Gosh.
Here's some more slop to pour in your troughs. Eat it up.
Yeah. Here's some more crystals. Come on.
Here's another crystal growth experiment.
And you're going to like it.
You got 115 more to go.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I should take a look at our chart before we do STS-51D, how many missions we've done. It's like 25 or 26.
Okay.
We're like 15.
You have 110 to go.
Yeah, we were like 15% done with the space shuttle program. We're 60% done with Challenger, though.
Yay.
Yeah, whoops. Yeah, so Luna 10 obviously was supposed to come after this, but it didn't. Instead, we're going to do this one.
Yeah, just look into those swirls real quick. Just like focus your eyes on them, look at it deeply, listen to the thoughts. Feel a warm sense of calm usher over you. It's okay. It's all right. It's going to be fine. You're going to watch this next episode, and you're going to enjoy it.